There's been a huge amount of rain has fallen over the past few days, but particularly the past 8 hours or so. So I'm going to take you down the driveway because I'm out of breath because I've just come up the driveway. There's my little wet clogs there. I'm going to put my wellies on. It's been just amazing how well all the water, all the rain is directed. And also I want to show you, let me just put my wellies on because they're definitely needed at the moment. I want to show you all the clearing up I've done and another section of the cutting back and the crowning of the trees that I've been involved in. Now there's my coffee, but I will grab my glasses and just put those on. Okay. Oh, Jack's very excited here to get out and down the driveway. Look at the growth coming down over my front door. I have to do something about that. I've moved the toadstool just there by the porch. I think it looks lovely there. And that's its new place now for Lunasa and right up maybe to Bealtaine of next year. Okay. So you're going to hear a lot of water cascading down along the little ditch here on the left hand side. And you can see how far I've got with the cutting back. So I've done the entire left hand side of the drive, which as you can see now is got a lot more space on it there on the left. Of course I have to do this tree by tree, shrub by shrub. You can't just go along this, you know, with a hedge cutter and just whiz along it, because that's very destructive. So you have to go along here and decide which branches and which little bits of growth have got to come out, and then you've got to stand back and, you know, have a look. Does this tree need a bit more room? Does that shrub need a little bit more of a cut? And so on. The right hand side I've got down as far as almost the pond. So you can see the buddleia and stuff like that, which is heavy now with rainwater and just hanging right over the drive. And very beautiful it is too. And you can also see where some of the rainwater is actually pumping out through the driveway and down to where it's managing to get off into the stream beds. The one thing I thought about when I was walking back up, which I must point out, is the driveway remains completely intact. There's no erosion from the rain on this driveway, and that is because it's so well protected by the trees. Because a lot of the erosion that happens because of heavy rain now is simply because there's an immense lack of trees. Keep coming back to this plant like your life depends on it. Now you can hear all the water cascading down here. Just see some of it there. So when it does rain very, very heavily, this ditch directs a lot of the water down into the stream that takes it to the Fairish, the River Fairish. And some of this ditch is really deep, which is great. And, you know, again, farmers spend an awful lot of time Oh, I think my battery's running out. Drat. Let me just show you quickly. I'm walking quickly now to show you. Oh, I think I'll have to go and recharge this. I'll keep going till it clicks off anyway. So, here we go. One side crowned, the other side waiting to be crowned. Down along here. Huge amount of water coming through the pond. And all this nicely cleared up and tidied up. Now I will go and recharge this and make a second video later. Okay. And tap it onto the end of this one. Happy Lou. Sorry. I'm going to try to be on camera, okay, and sort of film myself. This is just too much, really. But anyway, it's a celebration of Lunasa, and I just want to say Happy Lunasa to everybody. And Jack is dancing precariously close to this tripod. Anyway, let's just see if I can get my act together here. Okay, Jack, don't be following me too much. Okay, here we go. Happy Lunasa, everybody. I'm wearing green. I've got my old green Aran sweater on. This is a hand knit one, by the way. It's not one that you buy in shops. It's a hand knit, and it's very, very precious to me. So I do try to wear this on some of the festivals because it's just a wonderful... It's a wonderful way of celebrating. I'm wearing the green. I'm in the green. And in the green, this is one of my little homemade shifts. Anyway, enough of all that fashion malarkey. I'm going to take you down the driveway and come over here. Be on camera with me. I'm going to show you the work I've been doing. I'm going to be doing some more work today, and hopefully, because it is Lunasa and it is this wonderful festival of light. I think every festival in the Celtic calendar is a festival of light. I hope to get myself maybe up to the coast for a wee bit of a jaunt on the beach. So I'm going to walk back this way. Oh, Jack. Oh. And nip round that way and turn the camera off. Trying to be professional. Or maybe I should go that way and then that way. Okay, come on. Right, Jack, we look professional here. This is fun. Now, I'm round the front of the cottage and still laughing at what is going to turn out to be a complete farce of a video, okay? But I'm beyond caring. You know, as my grandmother used to say, if I cared, I'd be dangerous. Look what I've just seen up there. Got some more flowers coming out in the clematis. Wow. Moved my beautiful little toadstool, my little mushroom, my little fungi, round to the front of the cottage because it's just going to look so jolly and so welcoming and such a reminder of how close I live to the She. From now right through to next Imach. Oh, and there's the willow herb out, look. Now it's spitting with rain a little bit, but never mind. I want to show you how things are looking down here, because this has been a really exciting thing for me to do, to embark on this cutback And again, it's all about renewal. It's all about energy. It's all about opening up new space. And it's all about raining at the moment. I'm just going to duck in here just for a moment. Jack, of course, foolhardy young fella that he is, goes on down the driveway. He says, no, I'm not going back up. Either you're coming down here. He looks a bit rebellious. Yeah. It's been exciting doing the cutback because, of course, it's been 16 years a-growing. And there he is. Curiosity has brought him up here. Yeah. So the whole work is geared towards raising the canopy. So this beautiful cathedral type arch of greenery all the way down the drive is just walk down and keep in here to the shelter, is about a beautiful green canopy. But sometimes when it rains really, really heavy, the canopy takes on the weight of the rain and then can fall and, droop and fall over the driveway, which can make navigating it in a car or sometimes just on foot a wee bit difficult. So I started the cutback, as you know, down along this side of the driveway. So all that now is in shape. Oh look, I've actually got some green nail polish on to match with my Aran jumper and my celebration of Lunasa. Yes, Lunasa. Now, nothing to do with the moon, by the way. It's to do with Lugh, L-U-G-H. Lugh, one of the ancient gods of Ireland and part of the Tuatha De Danann, which you will read all about in the book Walking Between Worlds. Do you know, writing that book has actually brought me quite firmly into a totally new dimension. I feel utterly renewed. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, let's talk about trees. So, I'm going to pull back into the rain and show you. This is what I'm embarked on here. And this is what I've achieved so far. And there's the boy looking at the cars. He loves those cars. So you can see how much space now has been cleared from the actual tracks of the driveway back to the trees. Not that there's going to be cars on that space, but it just shows you how much width there is on this driveway. It also, well, more importantly, I think, brings to the eye the beautiful shapes of these trees and shrubs, but especially the trees, which are, of course, my delight. I've cut back the dogwoods and I've just done the chop and drop. And here, you can see now, this is a beautiful canopy to stand under. So I have this fanciful idea of putting a few little benches down along here. It would be lovely. And now this delightful sound has sort of opened up. It's not been muffled by the lower branches of the trees or shrubs. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. all the way down, look. And of course I did a little bit of cleaning up around the stream edges. Got a bit more to do, you know, pulling out leaves and stuff, but also making sure that all these little levels of stones were in place. So you have this lovely cascading stream. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't you think that that's been there forever? You see, this is what fascinates me. I mean, really, utterly fascinates me. And I can understand why people get so enmeshed in areas of modern day magic, if you like you know, quantum mechanics and quantum physics and all this stuff, because when you look back up there, I mean, look at that. I think it has been there forever. I think that energies that have manifested and grown here have created this. I mean, it's just so amazing, isn't it? Anyway, look at that. So, you can see how I initially planted things. Look, I literally built up a little mound of soil that I extracted from a part of the land that maybe had a little bit more depth of soil, because the soil was very shallow, and I planted the tiny little shrub, which is a laurel, into it. And tiny little shrub, okay, it's about 20 foot high. Look at all the berries now beginning to colour on this first day of Lunasa. Look at the rowan berries. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? One of the magical trees. The sound of the water. Oh, it's such a beautiful, beautiful celebration. This wonderful thinning of the veil. As we cross over, we go from the edge of something to the edge of something else. It's like crossing over water, going from one bank to another. So the edge of summer, the edge of autumn. In some cases, you know, Lunasa can straddle Bealtaine for quite some time, and people remark, oh, it's a beautiful summer, we've had a long summer, and sometimes that can happen. But essentially it is all about the light. And the light today is quite different. I noticed it this morning when I got up. Look, there still continues to be and will continue right into about October sometimes. The flowers on the fuchsia. See? And the bees will continue to forage and feed and build up their resistance, their strength and resistance for what is actually quite short winter months. But in terms of light, that it's quite a lengthy darkness. The darkness really begins to be seen, to manifest about Samhain, Of course, that is the dark half of the year. And that's November, December and January. And then before you know it, before you've had proper time to do all those winter tasks, Imok rises and the return of the light. He's listening. My little wolf. Yes, my little wolf. So blessings to you all, my dear friends, on this beautiful Lunasa day. May you embrace the changing of the light. May you watch the light. May you be energized by it all. Blessings. Many, many blessings of Lunasa to you.